all, Kate here from the Remote Minecart. Yeah, welcome to what's basically my annual video where I just show, oh hey, here's all the plushies that I have got. And as you can see, they go in that net above my bed. So yeah, I will be reviewing them on Le Sacred Blanket of Ramen. So I just need to push all of them aside. So yeah, now I'm not going to go in any sort of order as usual for these videos. Hello, it is I, Kate of T3M Productions here. Hello. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. So, anyways, just gotta make some adjustments. Wait. All right. Okay. So, first one I'm going to do. This is James the Lion. My mom got this for me a few years ago, and this is one out of the 4 plushies that I keep on my bed and not on the net. So I'm just gonna set them aside. So yeah, any plush that doesn't go on the bed will be yeeted up there. So, yeah, hold on. Just gotta rearrange that again. Okay. Next up, we have the Mr. Puzzles plush. He kind of has a problem of like the fact that his face kind of wants to try and come off. He makes sounds, and as you can see, he has a face that changes. Also, a face that doesn't want to stay inside his plush head. So, yeah, like I mentioned. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but I am a big fan of TV head characters. It's really one of the main reasons why I even like Skibbity Toilet in the first place. But yeah, honestly, I quite like his design. I like the, okay, maybe not completely like the character, but I do enjoy the character. I like how crazy he is. And of course, there are some other plushies that they've made of him that I might get somewhere down the line. So, alright. Next up, we have this little avocado plush that I won, or not won, like I got as a prize from a arcade. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be standing up and like showing off these plushies. So yeah, here it is. It's pretty cute. Next up we have a plush gaming controller that I got from this one plush claw machine. Now here's the thing about plush claw machines. Most of the time, they don't really work that much unless you're really lucky. And on the day where I got this and some other plushies from the same machine, I was quite lucky that day. So yeah, it's a blue plush non-copyright controller. So yeah. Next up. Okay, this is one of the more recent ones. I actually got this one on my birthday, but this is a weighted chicken plush, and his name is Alfred. Why did I name him Alfred? Because Alfred is short for Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo? Get joke? But yeah, honestly, I quite like this guy. Again, he's a weighted plush, and is also one out of the 4 plushies that I keep on my bed. Next up, we have the Makeship Rambly plushie. This is by Makeship, and no, I never got the YouTube Rambly plushie, which, you know, maybe I could find it on the aftermarket. But yeah, this guy's pretty cute. I really do hope that they get to making a Lloyd the Lion plush, because, you know, if you've seen me play Indigo Park, you would know that I kind of possibly, actually, I do have a crush on Lloyd the Lion, because, because here's the thing about me, buff catmen make me go, yes. But, yeah, anyways, whee! Okay. Next up we have is Funko's Dreadbear plush. Yeah, I was actually able to complete the Curse of Dreadbear plush line that Funko came out with. So it's really the only main plush collection that I've actually 100%ed. So, that's nice. And yeah, he looks goofy. Sadly we won't be getting any more FNAF plushies from Funko since Jazz wears. Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, Jazz wears owns the license to them, and I'm not going to get into the whole Jazz wears thing. So, yeah. So into the net he goes. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Oh, okay. Next up we have is a bootleg Twisted Bonnie plush. Now I got this on a President's Day, or not President's Day trip. I got this on a holiday break trip that I went to. We went to like some sort of like mountain town. It was really cool, and like they had these bootleg plushies, and you could tell it's a bootleg because first of all it looks wonky, but the second more obvious thing, yeah, he has a suction cup hanger on his head. So yeah, here he is. Whee! Okay. Yeet the child. Oh. Yeet the child. Success. Alright. Next up we have is this Deadpool with heart undies plush. I also got this as a redeemable prize at a arcade, and as you can see, he has heart undies. And a little fun fact I can share with you is I happened to get this on the 11th of September. Yeah, I'll let you figure out the rest of that. So I'm just going to take this guy and yeet him in the net. Next. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. Hold on. So yeah, I have these balloons. Oh hey, there's my pin collection. But yeah, I have these balloons, and they keep rubbing against the wall and making sounds, and it makes me feel like, is there someone coming to my room? And I really need to move them. But yeah. Anyways, to get back on topic, Chocolate Freddy, who was a Funko Store exclusive. So yeah, honestly, I quite like the plush. He has a boopable nose. Look at him. Look at the boy. All right. Next up, we have Jacko Chica. I really wish they used the original Chica plush base for this, but they used the Toy Chica one instead. And yes, I know that the Toy Chica plush is that Funko's Toy Chica plush is more popular than the regular Chica plush, but you think I care? No, this isn't the Chica base. So, yeah. Anyways, next one. Next up, we have a little Among Us. This is a pink one. Honestly, I don't really have a lot of Among Us plushies. I do kind of want to get some more, but, I don't have a lot of money at the moment right now. So, yeah, but here it is. Just going to yeet. Next up, we have my first ever YouTube plushie that I ever bought with my money. Here is the Sitting Vanny plush. This is one of YouTube's earlier FNAF plushies. And honestly, she's quite cute. She has like bendable ears and stuff. I quite like it. I like the plush. One day when I have the money, I will be able to do cosplays, and I can do a Vanny cosplay with this. So yeah, just whee. All right. Next up, we have is Funko's Pig Patch plush. Now, this one is a bit personal to me because my friend Savannah, or River, or whatever they're going by now, actually gave this to me before I moved from Tennessee to Arkansas. So yeah, this is very important to me, especially since if you know the history of my friend Savannah/River, you would know that they are currently in a mental hospital. I'm not really going to go into details of why, but it's just they didn't really have the greatest parents. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, okay. If Savannah or wherever you go by, if you somehow see this video, which I doubt you are, I hope you're doing okay. So yeah, just gonna go in there. All right. Now we have the Dealer plush, which was also made by Makeshift. I absolutely love this plush. You know what, I've just... Hello. Okay, I am back, but yeah, I honestly, I quite enjoy how the dealer plush turned out. Like, because originally, like, one of the things that, like, so okay, something I want to make one day is like a dealer plush that is like a reversible plush, like, like you turn it inside out, it's like has a different design on it. I want to make something like that one day, but yeah, I like how this guy turned out because they they put my man in a dress. They put him in a black dress. He looks so fantastic. I love him. Look at him. He's oh my god. I know most people would look at this and be like, "What the fuck is that?" But this thing's cute. Look at him. Look at him in his little slightly bent shotgun. I love him. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Next up we have is Pyramid Head. Yeah, this guy is from fan something something. Hold on, I'm just checking. Just yeah, Fan Gamer. Yeah, this is from Fan Gamer. He has movable limbs. He also comes with a plush version of his weapon, but it seemed to have. Oh, here it is. Here it is. But yeah, he can hold his weapon. The magnets in this aren't the greatest. Like, they work, but you know, they don't work a lot. But yeah, here he is. Here is the boy. I absolutely love him. Yeah, I actually got him alongside another Fan Gamer plush that I'm going to be showing off. Let me just. Alright. Next up, we have is Isaac Clarke, who was also made by Fangamer. I absolutely adored this plush, especially since like before this came out, like a long time ago, I made a little concept for Isaac Clarke plush, and honestly, this one's better than the concept I made. So yeah, holding this, it just feels so surreal having an Isaac Clarke plush. I really do hope we get to see a return of the Dead Space franchise again, especially since sadly recently Dead Space 4 was pitched again and it was rejected for some reason. So yeah, hopefully we get to see Isaac Clarke return one day. So just gonna yeet. Oh. Yeet. Alright. Next up we have is this pink popcorn plush. This was also something I got from a plush arcade machine. Excuse me. So, yeah. Next up, we have this white Among Us plush. That's pretty cute, pretty squishy. He has some sort of hat. So, yeah. Next up, we have is a plush of the red Rock'em Sock'em robot. This is something I got somewhat recently, like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, this was also from like a plush arcade machine. Yeah, I don't know why. Just recently I've gained a hyperfixation with freaking Rock'em Sock'em robots. Like, I recently discovered there's some sort of card game, and I might make me and my boyfriend some OCs related to these characters. So, yeah. Speaking of Rock'em Sock'em robots, yeah, Blue. Dabba dee dabba da. Yeah. They can fight, they can hug, they can make out, like me and my boyfriend. So yeah. Next up we have is this unicorn plush. Now, honestly, my main problem with this plush is I don't really like the feel to it. I'm not the biggest fan of, and also yes, I had to fix this when I first got it. So yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cute. I will say that. So, yeah. Next up, we have this black pumpkin squishmallow that I got a while ago. It's pretty cute and squishy. Got it as like a Halloween decoration. So, yeah. Next up we have is the Captain Foxy plush, which is pretty adorable. I quite like his little teeth and his face. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at the baby boy. Alright. Next up we have is this 10-year anniversary Beanie Baby. I got this at some. Okay, so like. Okay, so when we went to Florida to celebrate the 91st birthday of the mom of my dad, there like the place we're staying at had this little store, and one of the things I got was this 10-year anniversary Beanie Baby. Honestly, I quite like the look of it. Looks cute. I especially like the little badge, and also, I just look, look, Comic Sans, my favorite font that has ever been created. I just, I love this thing. It's so cute. Next up, we have the Intruder from Mandela Catalog. Now, okay, this isn't the original version. As you can see, his ass has a badge that says second edition. So, yeah. Honestly, this guy, like, despite how odd he looks, I like how the Intruder translated to a plush. Honestly, this just looks like Kenny in, like, a cosplay of the Intruder, especially with like the hood and like how the face is. I don't know, just like it's like, whoosh, oh my god, they killed the Intruder, you bastard. But yeah, honestly, I like this guy, and there's a bunch of other there's total okay, rephrasing, but yeah. There's definitely some more makeshift plushies that I want to get. I still want to try and find like a Bond makeshift plush somewhere that is both legit and doesn't cost a leg. So yeah. Leave that in there. Okay, next we have Cosmo the Parrot plush. This is the FNAF OC of the nerdcore artist, the Stupendium. Now this one's special because this is the fan fiber version of the plush. You can still get this plush, but it's from a different company. But yeah, this is, like I mentioned, the fan fiber version, which I feel like the fan fiber version of this plush might be more rare than the current version that you can, I think, still get, mostly because like fan fiber doesn't exist anymore. And like apparently there was like a whole day where it's like, oh, they didn't pay their creators or something like that. I don't know. I made a video about the whole situation a while ago, around the time when I reviewed this guy. But yeah, like at the time, this guy was like the biggest plushie that I owned, but he was overthrown by another plush that I got recently. But I'll get to that later. So just put it in. Next up, we have one of the 4 plushies that I also keep on my bed, the Funko Funtime Foxy plush. If it wasn't obvious, I absolutely adore Funtime Foxy. Hell, my character is themed after them. So yeah, this is one of the plushies I keep on my bed, and I will definitely be keeping on my bed for a long time, even if U2's does come out with their sister location stuff. So yeah, so they stay on my bed. Next up, we have... Okay, alright, here is the last of the 4 plushies that are on my bed, which is this squishy fox plushie, because I also adore foxes, since foxes are basically cat-dog hybrids that laugh and scream, which is something I can relate to because I too also laugh and scream. So yeah, it's pretty cute. I call it squishy because, that's another way of saying squishy. So yeah, it's a squishy fox, and as you can see, it has had to be fixed a few times because, well, that's how much I've loved this thing. I've like hugged it and laid on it, and like sometimes, okay, look, so how the tail came off originally was like I laid on it, and like when I was like pulling it out, I accidentally ripped off the tail, and like I had it fixed thankfully. But yeah, this plush has been well loved. So yeah. Okay, now we're getting to the plush that has become the biggest plush I've owned, which is this fluffy blue Peeps plush that I got at Target during my Target haul. Yeah, I absolutely adore this thing because I quite love Peeps. Like, Because of course I love Peeps. They're essentially just marshmallows covered in sugar with like a bit of chocolate on it. So of course I would love Peeps. But yeah, look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute and fluffy. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is currently the biggest plushie I own at the moment. So yeah. All right. But to get something smaller, we have this little Blue Peeps plush who I got a while ago, or yeah, I got not a while ago. I got last year at a Five Below, which Five Below is one of the greatest stores to ever exist. You cannot change my mind, but yeah, he's so cute, so small, and yeah. Next up, we have the U2's Standing Monty plush. This was released for one of U2's plush lines, and like all like the line this guy came from. I just need four more, which are Glamrock Freddy, wait, no, wait, no. Sorry, I'm just having to think. Like the ones that I need are Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Glamrock Chica. That's all I need, but they're so expensive on the aftermarket that I just can't really get them at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, Monty's pretty damn cute. U2's has a way of making every single FNAF character look cute. Yes, even characters like the Mimic and Balloon Boy. But yeah, just gonna keep that there. And next up we have is Funko's Grim Foxy. Looks cute, looks huggable, I love it. So yeah. Next up we have is this Minecraft Spruce Block plush. This was from a old mine chest I got a while ago. Does anyone remember the whole mine chest thing that was made by Gamerbox? No. Loot Crate, yeah, Loot Crate. Yeah, Mine Chest was something made by Loot Crate, and eventually Loot Crate went out of business, and now there's some sort of crowdfunding thing. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Next up we have is the Funko Jacko Body plush. Honestly, quite like it. Not a big fan of like how the bottom jaw is, but yeah, he's pretty cute, and obviously. You can obviously tell that, yeah, this doesn't use the Bonnie base. This uses the Spring Bonnie base. So, yeah. Next up we have is one of the classic Funko FNAF plushies, the Springtrap one. I actually used to have the Puppet one, but I gave that to my friend, the Savannah/River, so, yeah. I quite like this guy. He's quite classic. Hell, I even wrote my dead name on it years ago when I got this guy. Next up we have is Roxane Wolf. Now here's the thing, I would never sell any of my plushies, but if I was forced to choose one plushie to sell off, yeah, this would be the one. I don't know, I just don't really like how her hair feels. It feels like it can get dirty very easily. It's like all floppy and stuff, and yeah, obviously, yeah, if you didn't know, it was quite obvious that when Funko first released their Security Breach merch, it was all very rushed, and you know, of course, Scott got upset about it. Not the fact that the merch was bad, but he got upset because Funko essentially leaked some of the characters for FNAF Security Breach before it was even out. So, yeah. Well, yeah, a better Roxane Wolf plush is the U2's one. She's super adorable, she's super squishy. Well, yes, the hair is completely flat. It's definitely better than the original original Funko plush. So yeah, she's pretty cute. Let's go up there. Next up we have is Freddy Frostbear, who I think was another Funko store exclusive. Yeah, he kind of likes to get like lint and stuff on him. But yeah, honestly, I quite like this character. I like the blue nose. It's cute. Next up we have is Toy Chica's plush, or the regular, or not Toy Chica's plush, Toy Chica's cupcake plush, or like the regular cupcake plush. Honestly, this is definitely good for like a cosplay if I again have the money to ever do one. But yeah, honestly, I quite like it. It's quite cute. I love the bulge eyes. I missed that design for the FNAF plushies. So yeah. Next up we have is this little banjo guitar thing. It's a type of guitar, just don't know the name of it. But yeah, this was something I also got from a plush claw machine. Next up we have is this bedrock plush that was also from a mine chest. And it's very odd. It's like, oh yes, my favorite plush, the bedrock block from Minecraft. So yeah, it's pretty cute though, I will say that. Next up we have is U2's Foxy plush. I absolutely adore this plush because of like the extra details they gave him, like the chest floof and the tail. And I know there are like FNAF fans that are like, this plush sucks, it's not accurate. Well, my thing I have to say to them is, shut up. This plush is adorable. I love it. It's so cute. Look at his heckin' happy face, his fluffy chest floof and his tail. He's so cute. I love him. But yeah, next up we have is tie-dye mango. So, the tie-dye, like Funko's tie-dye FNAF merch wasn't really well received. But also, the only reason I got this one is because this plush is essentially the colors of the trans flag. Like, it has the white, the blue, and the pink. And that's why I love this one, because, as someone who happens to be trans and has a fox character, this one makes me very happy. Might even make me let out a few happy fox hee-hees. But, yeah. Next up, we have the latte. The latte. The latte. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. But, yeah. This was also something I got from a, plush claw machine. It's pretty cute. I like it. So, yeah. And obviously, it has a pun. It's like, I like you a latte. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Alright. Yeah, now we have this class of 2024 teddy bear that I got. So yeah, like, it was, like, after I graduated and then, like, we went to the beach for a bit, like, I remember going to, like, it was a CVS where I got, like, this cool lighter, but also this class of 2024 teddy bear. I only got it because it's fitting, because obviously I graduated in 2024. Sadly, the hat is a bit messed up due to me having it packed in, like, a suitcase, so... Yeah, a bit sad about that, but hey, I'm sure I could probably get an iron or something to make it flat again. But yeah, honestly... He's quite cute. I quite like it. And it was a appropriate gift for myself to get for myself. All right, let me bring all these last ones closer. All right. Okay. So now we have this Buckyball plush. This was something I got on my first time of going to Buc-ee's, which, if you don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's essentially... Okay, so you've heard of a convenience store, right? Well, Buc-ee's is not that. Buc-ee's is a convenient shopping mall. It is one of the biggest gas stations to ever exist. And honestly, like, they have some merch that I really want to get, so maybe one day when I have the ability to drive, I could just drive there and, like, get some things for myself. So, yeah. And because he's a ball, he's easy to yeet. Alright. Whoops. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Fine. Okay, so now we have this Coca-Cola plush. His name is Cole, and full name is Coca-Cola. I swear I'm funny, but yeah. This guy mostly stays in the plush net, but whenever it's like December and I get my Christmas tree out, I will put this guy under my Christmas tree. So, yeah. Next up we have... the last U2's plush for now. We have the Glamrock Freddy U2's plush. I love his adorable face. I just love him in general, so, yeah. Next up, we have a Yoshi plush. So yeah, I also got this at a 5 Below. Then we have this little Fox and the Pumpkin plush, which I absolutely adore, and I also got this at a 5 Below. So look how cute! Look how cute it is! Boop 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 boop. Hee hee hee. And finally, the final plush, until I eventually make a 2026 version of this video, we have YouTube's Phantom Foxy plush, which is a bit of a rare one, I guess. As you can see, his snout is a bit messed up. I do plan on like possibly fixing this somewhere down the line, so, but yeah, that's not going to be now, sadly. But yeah, yeah, that was all of the that was all of my plushies. That's all of my amazing plush collection. And also, as you can see, obviously, sometimes I use this plush to represent myself. If you've seen the plush Kate arc before, you would know that this plush is quite familiar. And hey, maybe one day I can get to work with a company and I can make my own plush Kate, which would be really cool. I'd love to get a plush of my character, but yeah. Especially if it's something that all of you can buy. So, yeah. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!